We are now crossing Nairobi from east to west to visit Kitengela Glass, an unusual environmental family running a glass blowing and recycling studio. 30 minutes from Nairobi downtown. And it's close to the airport too. Yeah. On the border with Nairobi National Park. Welcome to the magical world of Kitengela Glass. This is Nani, the fairy of the kingdom. She came to Africa 40 years ago from Germany as a muralist. Since she came to Kitengela, she has come to be known as the fairy of glass.
So I came to this place, there was nothing here. There was no tree, there was no road, there was no water, there was nothing. So it was a real pioneer thing. I planted lots of trees, I made lots of sculptures, and I started making glass. I started glass because nobody would buy my walls anymore. There weren't enough walls to educate and send my children to school with. I couldn't make enough money. So somebody, my architect, he said, if you do church windows, a lot of churches, Kenya has, I think, the highest lot of churches anywhere else in the world. I mean, we have missionaries and different sects and everybody. It's obviously a very
good sector.
Yeah, a good sector. And we recycle from old bottles and window glass. And we make our own, we put our own color oxides in. We do workshops, and I have apprentices, quite a lot of them, in and out. I do one that I like every year, and that's called the Women's Bush Glass. And people from all over the world come, and our local artist women also participate, usually 2 or 3 of them. And that's fun. We are all for 10 days, really heavy, just working, experimenting. They can do, you know, whatever they can do. Mosaic, look at the mosaic here, all that here. And in the end, usually we make a big sculpture or we have an exhibition.
Part of the money that you are making with this activity, you are investing also in social projects. Can you explain us how and what?
It's the other way around. I don't make any money. I pour everything in here that I've ever had. Africa is a black hole where everything just, everybody needs more money than you can possibly make. It's a struggle throughout. My social projects, it's not money, you see. And in fact, money doesn't even come into this place. It's a lot of enthusiasm. In fact, let me say, instead of money, enthusiasm. So my school wasn't started with money. My school was started with enthusiasm, getting people in, sponsors here and there. I start people to get interested in something. I never have enough money to give to anything. You know, in a minute I have money, I buy kids' clothes.
And now, let's explore the magical world Nani has created for herself and for all the people who have had and will have the chance to visit it. Tourists usually come here just for a day, visiting the studio and buying glass objects. But if you get involved in one of the workshops or other activities of Kitengela, you can stay a night in one of the incredible Kitengela Glass cottages.
Double bedroom. Upstairs we have other bedrooms. Let's go see.
Let's go in the bathroom. Ta-da!
The mushroom house.
Other than the mushroom, there are many more cottages available. And there is also a swimming pool, all in Nani's unforgettable style.
I felt like a grown-up child wandering around in this fantasy world. amazing how someone can turn their vision into reality, just using their creativity, imagination, and most importantly, their respect for economic and ecological sustainability. This is why we choose to come here.
How much of the material that you are actually using is recycled material?
Our furnace cycle is running on used oil and water steam. The used oil is what the residue we get from garage, we get from petrol stations, we get from engine. All the newspapers we use, they are the ones which people have already dumped back to the maybe manufacturers. They come here when they have no any other use from the original manufacturer. Then we are talking of these particular bags. The bags you've seen, the Kitengela bags, they are being done from used pieces of paper. So basically we are in an environment where we are using materials
almost
which
100% of the material.
100% actually, it's not almost, it's 100%.
It's 100%.
What we are using is recycled material. We don't have anything artificial which we are incorporating in our business. So we basically depend on the used products to come up with the very nice items at the end of the process.
Afterwards. We only spent one night, but Nani made us feel at home.
I felt like I was living in a dream of the 1960s, made real today.
And we don't know if it's just a coincidence, but this is how we left, on board of an old VW bus, searching for new stories and experiences to share with you.
That's all for now from Tourists for Development. See you on the next episode.
Se la decisione spetta a te, converrai con me che tra di noi c'è un sentimento che non si può non definire amore, perciò consiglierei che tu ti avvicinassi un po' di più e baciandomi sentirai che il mondo un equilibrio troverà se insieme vivranno una come me, uno come te, una come me, uno come te. Sentimento che non si può non definire amore, perciò